When discussing the time domain of contextual communication, I like to first start by thinking of the idioms that we use in everyday language, at least in my part of America, the United States, right, in the cultures I'm in, that involve the word time. So we use time, we save time, we lose time, we keep time, we waste time, and we're out of time. These idioms connote that time is a precious commodity, but yet a commodity, something that we can save or use or stretch at our will. But this notion of time as a commodity is not one that is shared across all cultures across the globe. And to understand how people view time and how that affects our communication, we want to look at the time context, which is the extent to which people rely on time cues to convey and interpret messages. Time is part of a socio-cultural system. Everything around us combines to influence how we socially construct our perception of time. And it reflects cultural variation in pace of life, time horizons, temporal focus, and whether we tend to do tasks sequentially or simultaneously. In lower context cultures, and for lower context individuals, the flow of time is quite different. It is a tangible commodity, as we said, that is set by the clock. And such people have a more linear and sequential perception of time, amenable to scheduling. And in fact, lower context people tend to be much more comfortable when they have the clock and schedules. And this perception of time is likely influenced by culture's involvement with technology and industrialization. Higher context cultures, on the other hand, view time as more fluid and more holistic. They have a more cyclical notion of time and events that's influenced more by nature and the seasons. I've been privileged to travel to the Caribbean a number of times, where a common saying is, relax, you're on island time now. Well, this is an acknowledgement that on the islands, you can expect things to move more slowly, at least than I'm used to, and that things move at a more gradual, relaxed pace, and that events and what demands that people want to have done are not managed by a man-made clock on the wall. Our frame of time also differs culturally. For some low-context individuals and cultures, a deadline is an important marker of time, and it is the ultimate priority that it be met. For higher context cultures and individuals, a deadline is more of a comma than a period at the end of the sentence as they go throughout their day. It is important, yes, but so are the urgent tasks that someone might set before you, the needs that a certain person might have, the email that needs to be done. And higher context people feel very comfortable with that flexibility. For example, talking with an important client in front of them and forming a deeper relationship with them may be more important than being 10 to 15 minutes late for a scheduled meeting. The way we attend to tasks and people also differs culturally and temporally. Lower context individuals might be more comfortable focusing on one task at a time and serially processing projects throughout their day or week or month, as they view it as the most effective means of communicating and getting things done. Higher context individuals, on the other hand, are more comfortable doing several things at a time, as this lady is demonstrating. And they may view multitasking as the most effective way to get everything done. Not surprisingly, these different perceptions of time across cultures can lead to a lot of friction and frustration. Being on time may convey respect for low context communicators, and being late for them might convey rudeness. But for high context communicators who view time more fluidly, worries about on-time arrival might convey someone who's uptight, and rather the focus or priority should be tending to the relationship or task in front of you at the moment, regardless of how long it takes. These variations in how we interact and communicate through the time context are what make communication with people from other cultures quite challenging, but it also can be quite fun.